So water is actually not recommended until 6 months regardless of the temperature or the weather outside. That's why we don't tailor our recommendation based on the season or the region of the world or climate that you live in. Here's a nice little chart from healthychildren.org and the American Academy of Pediatrics to help you know how much water your child should be or could be taking at various ages. Now when it comes to Pedialyte is a great oral rehydration solution, meaning that if your child is losing fluids, like if they're sick and they're vomiting or having diarrhea, it's a great option because it has all different types of electrolytes as well as water and dextrose, which is sugar. But if they're not sick and they're not losing those things, you don't want to give them unnecessary and excess sugar and electrolytes that they don't need. Remember that breast milk and formula is all that your baby needs for the first 6 months of life, and they both have enough water to keep your baby hydrated. So the next question I get all the time is, how do you get your child to like drinking water? Well, number one, start as young as possible, so 6 months. And offer it in an open cup while also allowing them to learn how to use a straw cup, because it may take them a little while to actually get the hang of using the straw. So while they're still learning that skill, they'll at least be able to get the water from an open cup. And it's also really helpful because anywhere you go, they'll be able to drink from an open cup, and you don't have to worry about having a specific cup on you all the time. Next, offer water with every meal and every snack. Also, hold off on introducing juice until they're at least 2 years of age. And remember, juice is never required, it is just a matter of preference. If you choose to introduce juice at the age of 2 or older, stick to the 100% fruit juices without added sugar, and still limit the amount of juice intake. And finally, model what you want your children to do. So during mealtime, there's water on the table for everybody, including the adults. Hopefully other drinks are more of an occasional thing, like when you go out or order takeout or whatever it is that your family decides is right for them. But if juices or sodas and other sugary drinks become a staple in your home and you're drinking it throughout the day and with all the meals, that's all your kids are going to know. And it's going to make it a lot harder for them to love water and to choose water over other beverages if they're in the home. Now I realize that this is not helpful for those of you who have children who already love to drink juice and sugary beverages and really don't drink water. So if you want tips on how to get your kids to move away from those sugary beverages and to increase their water intake, let me know in the comments and I can make a different video for those specific situations.